What's going on, fellas?
What's happening?
Welcome back to the Roundtable. It's been a while. Um, Today, I figured we answer a couple questions, well, at least a question for this video. Got a message a little while ago from a lady, and she was asking, let me see, what do you think about a 30-year-old man having a relationship with a cougar of the age of 58? So, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what all her question is pertaining to.
Mm-hmm.
I know she had kind of mentioned why would he be there and what, I think or what we think his motivation would be for messing with a woman that much older than him.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured we get together and we talk about it. What do y'all think?
Is he homeless?
That's a possibility.
That's a good one.
Is he broke?
Right, there's a lot of those
That's
variables that
what
go into it. Do they live together, or they just fucking, or...
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely some kind of game. So
Yeah.
She's spending
what is it?
money buying material items. He might just like older women, but
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it has to be a game. It might just be something to do.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just like,
Nigga, that's a game.
right, I really want to fuck a tall broad. You might be like, I really want to fuck an older broad. It might just be
I want to see what this gonna be like.
Yeah, it might be something that he just wants to do right now.
Yeah. I would think that I mean like you most of us naturally you assume he's in some type of struggling position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if he's in a struggling position, then I would think that he's doing it for some type of possible ulterior motive.
Some type of game.
Yeah, but I mean if he's doing well, got his own place, got his own money, got his own car and all of that, and just still messing with her, then that just might be what he likes and what he wants,
Right.
I mean, if he ain't really talking about, hey, I'm gonna marry you and all of that, I think she needs to accept that as for what it is and just have fun dating somebody that's younger while it lasts.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might generally like her,
Mm-hmm.
but he might not be serious about an older woman. So
Yeah. We could use
something you
more
gotta watch out
details
for.
and context.
Yeah. And even if he does get serious, if she looks, really good for her age and stuff like that, if they try to make a relationship out of it, you may want to expect that he will event. It's a good possibility that he'll want out at some point, given the age gap.
Yeah, I mean, I remember a partner of mine was, this chick was about 20 years older than him.
Mm-hmm.
And they were together for years. Of course, that kid conversation wound up coming up. I think she had a kid that was grown. We might have been like late 20s or something like that. And she was around 50, something like that. But he ended up having to walk away. I mean, they lived together for a while, did stuff, New Year's Eve parties, all that kind of stuff together. But at a certain point, the age became a factor because it was such a large age gap. It wasn't 5 or 10 years. It's like 20 or 20 plus.
yeah, he wanted kids, and she like,
I'm done.
Fuck that.
I told you a long time ago.
My child grown, right.
I'm not doing this.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And that probably feels terrible on the older person's end because it was cool at first and y'all was doing what y'all was doing, having fun, blah, 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 but then things get real and then the age difference becomes an issue and or a deal breaker or whatever the case may be, because if she's older, it's not healthy. Childbirth is dangerous for any woman, any woman, but the older they are, at some point you should be, so.
I mean, you 58, it ain't probably happening.
Shit, it ain't happening anyway, right?
Probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
it might be dried up.
Kidnap a kid and be like, look what I brought home. And be like a little Vietnamese boy or some shit. What the fuck is this? I said,
You wasn't even pregnant.
Right. I said, I wanted my own kid.
Right,
Fucking
right,
Vietnamese, little boy.
Take that baby back and turn yourself in. You know what I'm saying?
Kidnapping kids and
Hey,
shit.
drop that nigga off at the fire station.
But
But no, without all the facts, it's kind of tough to know what his motives might be. But generally, I think the stuff that we talked about, that's usually the way the game goes.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like you got to be honest with yourself. When you in a situation like that, if you are the older person, I get you said it may suck for the older person, but you kind of know that if I'm 25 years older than a woman, you know what I mean, I'm going to expect her to look. If I'm 25 years older than a woman and I get with her, I'm thinking either she's gonna rotate me in at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some new niggas coming.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully I can stay in the rotation type of situation.
Yeah.
Or she was gonna go all the way. But I'm a realist, so if I got a woman 25 years younger than me, I'm gonna tell her like, when you want new niggas, just rotate me in. You know what I mean? Don't just kick a nigga to the side. I still got benefits. You know, but that's the thing, though. So it's kind of like you got to be kind of real with yourself in that situation. You know what I mean? You can't expect to keep up with somebody that much younger than you.
Right.
And to the point where you hold them down and it's just us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I guess some people can't expect that, but I would.
I mean, that's a formula for insecurity.
Yeah.
You're going to be the most insecure person ever because you can, like, do she want, you know, somebody that's younger than me? Or you start thinking, like, maybe the dick work better than my dick work. My dick's still going to work like that when I'm there. I'm talking about y'all.
Y'all dick's gonna be whack.
But you know, you constantly, you're constantly thinking that they can do this, I can't do this no more, and all of that. If you're realistic with yourself, at least that can lessen the level of insecurity that you might have.
And maybe just ask the person what they're looking for. Why are you
here?
Why are you here? What's going on? What's happening with you? What you thinking about?
That's real.
You know, if nobody got kids, ask the question: are you gonna want kids? If you ask all the questions, then you won't be surprised when something come up.
How many people is really willing to do that though?
But you have to.
Well, ask the question.
Ask those questions.
But that's the
That's
problem.
what I'm saying. You have to ask.
If you're gonna ask us, you can ask them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I mean, a lot of times in relationships, I think that's the thing that kills us is we don't sometimes just come out and just flat out ask.
That's what it really is.
What's up with that?
Right.
We trying to figure it out.
Right. We try to tiptoe around it and figure it out ourselves. Even when you ask, it don't necessarily have to be in a whiny way. And this could go for this situation or other situations, but sometimes you can be like, hey, what's up with, I'm older, you younger. What's up with that?
Right.
It might just give you an honest answer.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure somebody on the outside looking in that's closer to it could probably tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, straight up.
All true.
All right. I
All
hope
right.
that
So
helped.
hope that helps.
So there you have it.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.